You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
On va pas aller à la cabane. J'avais pas fait. En fait, je l'avais fait au premier chapitre et au second, du coup, j'avais pas dit. Enfin, j'avais continué et du coup, j'étais mort.
You're Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Ah non. Comment on fait pour accélérer? Ouais. Non, non, vas-y pas. Non. Voilà. On est parti. Pas de problème.
You're on your
Ah. Tourner les talons.
serious.
Je peux mentir. Devenu chalet.
Fuck, good. Ignore that. You're silent, but fine. Oh, would you look?
Il m'a renvoyé là-bas. Là,
There's
j'insiste.
always a choice. And here at first, but
Déjà vu, hein.
you lose track. You're on a path
Ah,
in the
voilà.
woods.
Donc ça, on n'avait pas
At
fait.
the end
On
of that
était resté.
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here.
Voilà. Donc là, je décide d'aller au chalet. Je le note juste pour moi. Ah mince.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will.
Et voilà, donc
If
là, il
we're
refait
stuck,
son
ignore it.
speech.
Let's keep.
Non, j'ai pas vu la voix que j'avais. Elle va revenir.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it,
Traducteur.
maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife.
Oui, la sensibilité est très haute.
Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Le miroir, oui, voilà, mais ça va être pareil. Ça un miroir, mais du coup, c'est qu'un
Now it's
mur.
gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to
On
change
l'écoute,
things,
on
right?
l'écoute pas.
We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that
Voici
you
la
don't
run
want us to see.
good guy.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon.
Mais si, on est armé du cœur.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That there'll still be plenty of ways.
Eh ben, escalier réconfortant, escalier rugueux, escalier face à moi. Réconfortant.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slow.
Non, j'ai pas dit ici. Wow.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal,
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Hop.
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems... normal.
Je suis désolée.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
La princesse.
It's deception. Don't buy into it.
How strange. So, why are you here?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew.
Elle nous connaît alors qu'on est arrivé.
I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we were... It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of
Oh,
her.
mais non. Quoi faire? Hein? Genre j'ai 3 trucs en même temps? On va juste la libérer?
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Alors... Ouais, j'ai 3 trucs en même temps ici, c'est ça, je comprends pas.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Je vais mettre discuter.
Princess. You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Alors...
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen, or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it. Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can. How do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Oh oui, là j'ai pas le choix. Ok.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to perish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone.
Là, elles sont
We were
vilaines,
never
hein.
going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Bordel.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Non, non. C'est pas nous, ça. C'est
How
quelqu'un d'autre.
surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Alors... Tout ira bien. Ah, salut. Et là, c'est Luciole qui débarque.
She's gone. I'm begging you.
Bon, là, on va avancer.
Yeah.
Approcher. Coucou, Luciole.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Voilà. On va faire style qu'on apprend à la connaître.
I think we have. Yeah, these ones. Do not mourn them. You.
Mince, je voulais mettre que fait-on.
You speak in circle.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant?
Nothing, as we are. There is. I have not.
Faites-moi oublier.
You want.
Bisous. Luciole. Ah merde, j'ai oublié de noter l'âme que c'était. Eh ben, c'est une excellente question. Je faisais ça avant, mais du coup, là, j'ai oublié. Background. Vert. Ah, comme ça. Le héros et la princesse.
You're here.
Ah, j'ai trouvé où c'était. Alors. Tenter de ne pas aller vers la cabane pour faire chier Luciole encore, mais je crois qu'elle nous bute. Prendre couteau. Qu'est-ce qu'on a de beau? On a des choses. Je regarde ce que j'ai dans les embranchements. Les princesses, prendre couteau, attaquer, pas parler. Il y a le truc avec le spectre aussi, ça c'était stylé. On va partir, prendre couteau. Ah non, je me souviens de pas prendre le couteau. Sur la princesse.
You make your
Je sais pas trop ce que je fais. Ah mais non, mais je vais peut-être être chill moi comme mec. On va faire le chemin de la demoiselle. C'est-à-dire qu'on la protège et on ne la tue pas. Sympa, n'est-ce pas?
Don't be
You walk. You're only making. You're no. They're large.
I'm guessing.
Made out.
Maybe. Or if
If it is easier,
I heard that.
there's a.
If I.
She rips her. Or
J'ai
you.
oublié. Sauver, pas auxir. Sauver.
And you cut the blade. No. How?
Thank you. Now
No. Watch me.
Ah. Résister.
Stop that. Your body lunges
Oh.
for, but the princess dodges.
Résister.
She. What? She apparently can't. Oh, everything. You're on a path
Ok.
in the woods.
Donc là,
And
cette
at the end of that
fois-ci,
path,
on va pas prendre la lame et on ne la bute pas.
and in the base, you're.
Une stratégie, hein.
She.
On connaît déjà le blabla jusque-là. Ne prends pas la lame.
The door. We do. Yes, you. My love.
My
We're here.
love.
You know she can't hear you. And she. That's when.
Chat.
If another version of me was pushed to.
That's okay. You were just doing your best.
She took that in stats.
trop
What do you think
gentil.
she does? I think you.
Sauvez la princesse.
Rescue her? What? Don't know. If her had come, would you rather? What? No. You what? I would not. I'd listen. I can't believe it.
I'm free.
The pretty only
Ah.
from this. Who needs a weapon room?
What do we do now? That
Parfum.
sounds perfect.
The princess. We have. Look, I will. And let's see. That's a familiar. I do.
Oh no.
In of the. I'm just.
Okay.
Hop.
Yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand. And the lock clicks. And the. Ah! I knew it. You and the princess make your blade. That's right. There's still a chance.
Ouais.
Enjoying this. You know that. Yeah.
Donc là, je vais faire ça. Ignorer. Ignorer lame plus narrateur. Narrateur. Et on a plein de choix possibles, dis donc. Faut rester ici.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need. That's it. Did you suggest? You answered me.
But the door's right.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love? Not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a seduction. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Ouais, je peux insister pour dire rester ici. On va tenter d'insister en mode amoureux, genre viens, on fait des enfants là, maintenant, tout de suite, et pour la nourriture, on verra après.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you.
Ouais, mais t'étais amoureuse.
This is really what you want, though. isn't
Attention
it?
à la lame.
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
Merde.
I guess we could do that.
Oh oh. Le syndrome de Stockholm, il va pas marcher.
She doesn't seem happy about this. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us. No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess. If we just say the right things. If we just showed her the contents of our heart. She'd be happy here.
Ah, toute la musique et tout, elle s'est éteinte.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing
Oh
towards
no!
your chest, and
No, no.
then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Non, mais quel connard!
Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us.
Ah bah là, j'ai deviné, hein.
You
Cœur à
sure you
nu.
want to know? I suppose I can't
Même la
stall
petite, elle est en
forever.
mode wesh.
You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Shit!
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
Ah oui, genre, la voix de l'esprit, elle a décidé à la place de moi, le joueur.
And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened, threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized,
Attention au
reaches
couteau.
towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Ah. Ils vécurent heureux.
You're on a
Wow.
path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.
C'est pas le chalet, ça. Du coup, ils considèrent que c'est un épilogue, ça. Il y a juste un truc.
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Ah, il y a ma princesse, là.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop in last time. Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle. Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
Welcome.
Thank you.
What the fuck,
I'm
l'opportunité.
just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now.
Ah oui, on sait pas encore à quoi elle ressemble, cette pièce.
The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Pas de lame ici. Aucune lame dans ce monde.
Yeah.
Parce qu'il a
He
les
was a bit
prix.
of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay? We're better off without him, if you ask me.
Bâtard.
One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess. Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
Partir.
Now that is some fine reasoning. Who
Ah non, mais il y a le
cares
miroir.
about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off without it. It's not like it's ever been important. Of course, the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. The fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
Miroir.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right there. Do feel free to give it a push as soon as you'd like. There is no door, there's a mirror. No, there isn't. Now this is tricky. My eyes say there's a mirror, but my brain says there isn't one. Look, if you need help, just raise your hand, and I'll guide it where it needs to go.
Ok.
You reach
Whoa.
forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone. I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great.
Ouf au cul là.
I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Let's go. On a vie de famille.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Et là, elle est pas dans un truc
This
comme ça.
hall,
Waouh.
like the one
C'est quoi ce
below,
gros truc derrière?
is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end.
Nombreux personnages. Il n'y a pas de nombreux personnages.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down?
Tu vas
Wouldn't
péter
that
un
be
câble
nice?
si je lui dis non.
As the words leave her
Wesh.
mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're
Machin.
forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Alors, je vais mettre on mange quoi sur le tableau.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
Ouais, dîner.
The flames
Oh, j'ai
burn
peur.
bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Am I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah, after everything we've been through, we could use a break.
Elle est malheureuse. C'est un mariage
More
sans
than
amour.
that, we deserve a break.
Manger.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
Elle est triste, au fait. Elle nous a empoisonnés.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews,
Bread.
whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavours you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're
Thomas.
just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread,
Ah oui.
sip your goblet of sparkling gems.
Voilà, y a rien de
You've
fun.
done this already. A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy. And then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
So the shadow
Oula.
sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out
Mais
the
on peut
new.
faire une sieste aussi, hein.
And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're
Ah,
fine.
elle est
too.
blasée.
You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste. Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger.
Aïe aïe aïe.
Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow
Oh, shit.
replaces your feast, and again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
Oh, bichette.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Ça prend de feu ce bordel. Voilà, vous avez rien fait de mal. Hop, je note.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do
Oh
that.
putain,
I
couple
don't want him to
battu.
be upset with me. He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear.
Oh putain, c'est l'amoureux.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are? The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. Giving us the cold shoulder, I say, asserting his dominance in the power structure.
C'est les prix.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? He says he's tired. And I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
On a fini de manger.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
La musique. Ah, c'est bon. Je vais marquer bien bouffer, on fait quoi?
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant, and beautiful and enticing. Its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over.
Ah putain, on va encore commencer.
She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Boom. And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
Faut varier, faut
There is
varier.
a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade.
C'est normal aussi.
Creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy, I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
Shit.
This is... awful.
Le narrateur, il est
We're all
triste.
having such a lovely time together. We just have to stay positive and realize how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
En fait, je l'ai pris, il a pété un câble.
Yeah, sure.
Je vais lui demander si elle est heureuse. On est là.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy. Oh, I know. We should do something. How about...
The princess's face drops as she pauses mid-sentence.
Would you look at that? I'm out of ideas.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out? I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Merde.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out. She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
That's a really nice way of putting things. But it is a little different, isn't it? It's quiet now. There's no more voice telling me how much he loves me.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Oui.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad.
Je t'aime.
But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss.
J'avoue.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I
Le
think there might be
narrateur.
worse things than the end of the world.
Le narrateur, il se plie à la
Well, this
beauté.
is less work for us, anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore? No one left to tell us what to do? I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful. I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Oh putain, oui, elle peut danser.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Arrête. Mince, j'ai pas lu.
But it feels so bad.
Flickering light whenever you are ready.
Tac, Luciole. Luciole. Background vert. Je retourne.
How long for your return? We will meet again.
Faire en sorte qu'elle m'aime beaucoup. Et voilà la princesse. Donc. Attends, dans toutes ces conneries là. Si je mets genre mon truc. Là, voilà. Du coup, on a fait ça. Ah merde, on a fait tout ça, voilà. Et donc là, faudrait que je fasse un autre J'aurais tout faire en happy. On va prendre le couteau. Que je peux pas faire de... On va essayer d'être bienveillant peut-être et bienveillant, ouais. Bienveillant, sauver. Avertir, oxyre. On va voir ce qui se passe.
You make your way
Oh
up
non,
to
je suis
the
ma
wall and
souris.
she-
Oh non, non, non.
The blade.
Hop.
The door to the basement creak.
Oh no.
Don't.
Don't be a stranger. It's been
You walked. She's. I.
okay. Oh,
Mince.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Mais si j'ai pas vu.
you can address me as your Royal Highness.
Is Prince.
Princesse, c'est votre nom?
Like I said, I'm sorry. I've been down here so long.
Okay, she had.
I don't see what that has to do with it.
This is the only time this has ever gone. Okay.
Je peux la garder prisonnière. Bizarre. Prisonnière. Ah merde, y a plus de jeu, je suis con. C'est bon, on n'a rien raté.
That seems like a pretty.
I don't think I could bear being down here that
Leaving her alone. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
one way or another. I'm going to find a way out of
Du
here.
coup, là, elle est en mode nique ta
It
mère,
would make
fils
it
de pute.
easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for
Voilà.
all our sakes.
Donc là, faut que je lui lâche
it's
les
the
pieds.
right one.
Libérée. Libérée après avoir dit que j'allais la garder prisonnière.
You can't be serious.
Thank
J'ai
you.
peur.
Thank you.
You're making. No. I think you're doing that. You walk up to the chain. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe doubtful.
Maybe there's some way to break the chain? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out.
She offers the suggestion. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be someone. You make it easier for everyone.
I heard the door.
There's a slight.
If I could just get.
She it's the
Hop,
blade.
miam,
Or
miam.
you
Bah du coup on libère hein, parce qu'elle fait peur la dame. Je sais pas si ça va changer quelque chose.
and you cut the blade as per she'd know. How is she?
Ouais.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't. As the princess. Wait, watch.
Là du coup. Ah oui mais là sauf que du coup ça change les choses. On revient au même truc, genre avertir.
Stop. Your body.
Et là je joxie. Ah il a mis un truc grisé, super.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there?
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
Quête.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Ça change rien.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alors du coup, qu'est-ce que c'est le titre du chapitre 2? La sorcière. Et merde, on retourne sur...
You're on a path in the woods,
Et du coup, on part sur
and at the
sorcière.
end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end
Tac.
of the world.
Allez, j'arrive pas à marquer sorcière. Du coup, bah c'est déjà fait ce chemin. Donc on va peut-être mettre une couleur violette pour le fond, je sais pas. Bon, c'est des chemins qui finissent pareil quoi. Donc, Et du coup, la sorcière... J'ai le choix de pas lui donner le couteau.
She don't. The interior.
Je peux prendre le couteau ou alors je peux continuer à ne pas lui donner le couteau. Prendre la lame et je lui donne pas mon couteau.
The of.
Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with. She seems. Look,
C'est l'opportuniste qui revient.
Fine. You're the boss. Thank. You can just make out.
And there you are.
That's no fair.
So, good.
She's. That's cool. Where you? No, I. It's just. Don't.
Well,
Eh ben, ça change rien de façon de parler ou pas parler. Et du coup, Auxir. Auxir sans parler, je pense que c'est bien.
Without uttering. So much for finding an easy way out.
better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, at least.
Ah, on n'a pas essayé de mentir ou de la manipuler.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, the princess's chain falls from her wrist. She takes advantage of your split second of surprise and throws a fistful of dirt into your eyes. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite teams. This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
As you brush the silk from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing at... Right, she's distracted. Stab her in the back. In for a penny, right? Why not? As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
Ha! You bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back. I know you, and you're hideous. absolutely wretched. Just like me.
Maybe we are the same. So what? Throw her off us, kick her in the shins. We don't have to fight so dirty. Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise. Are we at the bottom of the barrel? We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is? No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes. But if we win, we won't be at the bottom anymore. We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we start climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop? You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting.
C'est tellement incroyable la musique.
What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken. Every rule there ever was in the book of honourable combat. Both you and the princess have broken a dozen times over. That's nice and all, but are we winning? Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing. The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues.
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il y a le
Behind her
bois.
cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, we're establishing a newer, better packing order. No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise? Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time. I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening? Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
You hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Excuse me, what? You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
That's right, they're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
Mourir au combat. C'est ça. Mourir au combat. Parce qu'en fait, on est des meilleurs ennemis. Et du coup, c'est un truc positif. En même temps, c'est négatif. Mais t'inquiète, je gère.
You attack the princess once more, and once more the two of you fall into a vicious brawl. The basement continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you. At first it's almost gentle, the two of you lifted delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living basement. Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still she smiles through it all.
I can't wait to do this again, you wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Pareil.
The pressure
Ah.
is unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop.
Pop.
Everything goes dark. And you
Pop. Non! La nature sauvage. C'est pas l'épine. Là, c'est
We
un arbre.
are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
Oui, d'accord, elle nous a
That's not-
transformés en arbre.
That's not the
mes couilles.
princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
Je suis devenu un arbre.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened?
Ah, on
What
peut
did
pas parler.
you do? Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time, and that someone got us killed. And what should we have done? Let you draw things out with all that conniving? Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest. There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happened to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed. Yeah, now that you mention it, this isn't so bad. And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway, it was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end, the princess included.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Narrateur, en vrai, on va s'en
We
débarrasser.
push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
Où est votre liberté? Salut,
You
narrateur!
fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same. What is he going on about? What does he know about us?
Énervé le narrateur là.
He can't make us quit, no matter how much he tries. He knows that talking's all he can do. Of course he's gonna try and confuse us. You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
L'arbre.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end. This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible. All the more reason to keep trying. Come on, we aren't tired yet. That's right, I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
Allons, trust.
You won't find anything if I have to starve you. If I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Oh.
Don't move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this right now. I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
No, stop!
Wesh.
Job well done, team. just like I'd planned. Oh, can it? This was all of us, fighting as one.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
Des poissons?
It's beautiful.
Enlève le reste. Oh non!
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold?
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Hop, Luciole.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess. If they think it's bad, I'm with them. Okay. Maybe there'll be a good final.
Hop, c'est moi. Quoi ça?
I am a growing chorus.
Oh là là!
A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once inward. All of me is changing. This one, do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for. If you need to. I will be here when it is
Allez-y.
time for us to meet again.
On recommence une nouvelle boucle.
You're on a
Sorcière.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that, you're...
Oui, baguette, baguette. Alors.
Oh, the blade is your implement.
Pas prendre le
You'll need
couteau.
it if you want to do this right.
Pas prendre le couteau et lui sauter dessus, je pense. À moins que je... Attends, parce que... J'ai déjà pris le couteau une fois. Je regarde juste ce que j'ai. Parce que pas prendre couteau... Ah! Couteau... J'avais pris. Prendre couteau, pas parler. Attaquer, tu es princesse. Tac, et c'est le spectre. Ok. On va prendre le couteau. Viens vous
Wait,
sauver.
Come downstairs.
Bon.
I
Ah, je
want to see
notais.
the face of my rescuer.
Attends.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the
Mentir.
basement. She's beautiful.
Hi, I hope you brought something to deal with these.
You were...
Okay. Oh,
She
you can't.
Moi, je s'appelle princesse.
The princess. She doesn't know. She knows.
Are you looking? It's not.
Alors...
Of course I'm locked up down here. I don't actually know.
You have all.
Moi, je peux tenter de la garder encore prisonnière et je l'oxy.
Like I said, I'm sorry.
Oh, she-
Is that why they threw me down here? I don't remember much about.
That's.
Je
Did
pars.
they tell you how I'm supposed? They haven't shared a thing, have they? At the end of the day, whatever whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have.
She has a point.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
Pas faux.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here. And it's whoever sent
On va
you
mettre
here. And those two groups are probably
discuter.
one and the same.
Enfermée car dangereuse.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't so, I'm the only one who likes.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it, but if you don't,
Ok, donc c'est un
I
peu
can
pareil que
promise that
prisonnière.
you'll regret that decision.
Ok, je mets prisonnière en gros. Cette grosse folle.
You have. Thank you. You turn back to.
Where are you going? Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
T'inquiète, je récupère juste le couteau à beurre pour le pain.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it.
Allez, descends!
I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed
On n'avait
arm,
pas déjà fait
its
cette fois?
cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger? Your eyes dart to the corners of the room.
Elle est en
You
haut.
don't see her. Where is she? You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Ok, je vais mettre finissons-en. Et portez qu'on en finisse.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Attendre. Les patients gagneront.
You do your best to patiently wait her
Juste pas
out,
s'endormir.
but eventually,
Merde.
exhaustion starts to set in.
Donc là, du coup, on est avec la phase du spectre, quoi.
Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here. You wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. but you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remembers. You barely even realize that
manger.
you've started to drift off. Pain
Ah.
tears you from your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and digging. There's nothing to be done. It can't just step as much as I prefer. Everything goes dark.
On part sur quoi là du coup? La bête. On l'a déjà fait la bête du coup.
You're on a
On
path
retourne dans la
in the
bête.
woods,
Ok.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Un instant que je note. Tac. Et je vais le mettre en violet du coup pour dire qu'on l'a déjà vu passer. Voilà. Donc là, la bête. Là. Prendre la lame, bouger, discuter, attendre et répliquer.
You're here to slay her. If you don't... Oh, she does...
Donc la bête, j'ai le
The
choix de pas
interior
prendre
of
la
the
lame.
cabin.
Descendre directement, moi je vais descendre. Hein.
No, I guess she sounds almost impatient. You carefully make your way down the
Va
step. The
manger le
last
fiac.
step gives way to the damp earth floor. The jungle is pressing in on. You see only a flat. Remember, your doesn't matter what her shine.
I can hear your heart.
A shiver rushed. Yes,
Bouger.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. In an instant, she's pounced on before you can.
Ça, on
You're
a déjà
faster
vu.
than you were before.
You whirl around to, so she's cut off our escape.
On avait discuté. On va courir, je pense, cette fois-ci. Ouais.
She's right there. That's fair. She'll kill us if we try
Attends
and
le
run
moment
past her.
propice.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
You cannot reason your way out of this, full-edgeling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
Au moins, elle est honnête.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble. It doesn't matter if it keeps us
Bouger.
alive, if it...
Survivre.
You spin into a new patch of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen. Yes, now's our chance. Quick.
Go, go, go. Courir encore. Je note courir encore. Courir fort.
Right, I agree. We can't do anything without... Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. You sprint for the stairs, but as soon as you take your first step...
This path is already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot walk it again. Change your course.
Pas compris.
Wait, what? You manage to avoid her slapping jaws, but you aren't fast enough to evade the whole of her titanic momentum. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
Bizarre, genre.
This isn't working. We have to do something. We have to figure out a plan. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. We're trying, but we can't keep this up much longer. We have to. We keep up or we die.
You're getting slow.
Wow, j'ai peur.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks
manger.
over and over and over, and each time she leaps. Too tired to think, but we have to think. We have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, it's over. She makes her last foray from the
Yeah.
dark corners of the room. You do your best to dive out of the way, and you partially succeed.
À moitié, il dit. On est mort.
Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow you whole.
La partie inférieure,
She
ça
only
va.
swallows your lower body. That's just as bad. That's worse, even.
Ça repousse, ça repousse.
It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end. You look down
Oh.
to see that the dirt between you is strewn with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth.
On est mort.
Your
Hein.
legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock. The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Bah, mange-moi plus
We're
vite.
not dead, we're... But you
We're-
don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark,
On est mort.
and you die.
La tanière. Bon, on revient à la tanière.
You're on a path in the That didn't work. We're going in with a plan this time. We're not getting stuck in another loop, just acting on instinct. We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is.
Dommage, on est encore au même endroit. Ouais.
Instinct went. So yeah, having it.
Enfuir.
You wolf and a bitch, but where but you the India of the then.
J'avais pris la lame. Ah bah j'ai que ça.
Yes,
Ah mais je sais pas si j'avais pris la lame la dernière fois.
you step forward, approaching this. Haven't you been packed? Yes. You reach. See, you stiff. You take. The princess leaves you. See, she knows. I suppose it'll take a little more than words. You put
On a
the
parlé.
voices to the back of your mind and stay on your toe. You step into the shadow. That's right. There. She's about to. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess That's stage one. Now stay focused. You dive into the tunnel and begin scrambling up towards the cabin. You hear her, but the sounds are coming slower now. The breaths pained and stuttering. You no longer sense frantic motion behind you, and that she is a broad and sickly creature, her withered and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space. She managed to squirm her way into the tunnel in pursuit, but now she's stuck, incapable of either moving towards you. So that's what she's become. She wasn't like this when we started. Was she? No, she wasn't. Looking at her makes me feel... Yeah, now that we can see her, she doesn't feel like much of a threat at all. She paws futilely at the air between you, but her shoulders are pinned in the narrow confines of the opening. She has no hope of reaching you. And she realizes this. Her arm goes limp, flopping to the dirt floor of the tunnel.
Elle est
Her
coincée.
eyes fall from yours, defeated. Her eyes look up at yours, wide, pleading. Come back, you can imagine them saying. Don't leave me here. But you shouldn't listen to the sad eyes of a vanquished enemy. She wants nothing more than to change places with you. If If you want us to ignore her, then why would you tell us any of that wide-pleasing eyes begging for mercy business to begin with? All it does is make us feel conflicted. I'm merely describing things as they are. It's not my fault that her eyes had something to say, even if that something was a ploy, which, if I might stress, I pointed out to you. What should we do about her anyway? Can she still end the world like this? She hurts. We should help. Now let's think for a second. Let's reevaluate. Should we help her? Well, I do feel bad looking at her. There's no way to get close without being in reach of those claws. We've come this far, but can we trust a creature that until a few short moments ago fully intended to eat us? What an excellent question with an equally excellent answer. No, you should not help her. She's clearly just waiting for you to drop your guard. Beyond that, you do well to remember that she poses a threat to reality itself. You already have a weapon, and she's as vulnerable as she's ever going to be. How about
Good.
you use it?
Ah oui, d'accord, on a plein de choix ici. Lâcher la lame et s'approcher d'elle. Ça peut être marrant.
The princess's eyes go wide as the blade tumbles from your hand.
Ah, nous manger les fesses.
What are you doing? We could all just turn around and be done. What's your game? You and I both know there's no game. He's made a bad choice.
Même la princesse, elle
As
chaque
you
fois.
draw near, she readies her claws, raising them to strike.
Magie.
Don't flinch. Show her our resolve.
Prendre la main.
You reach forward, offering the princess your hand. How ridiculous. She was about to kill you.
Elle va nous manger la main.
You really think getting stuck in a tunnel for less than a minute has fundamentally changed her? Yes, she's a victim of her own nature, just like we are. If all she wanted was to kill us, she'd have kept trying. But she's hesitating, isn't she? Yes, she is. Her eyes shift from faux ferocity to confusion to a gentle sadness. She lowers her claw and places it in your hand. Ugh. Do you think we can pull her out of there? We have to try. It's a bad death being stuck in place. And what if it doesn't work? What if we can't trust her? We have to trust someone else eventually. It's either him or her. And I know you don't trust him. I don't even trust the rest of you. But that doesn't mean we have to go around pulling bloodthirsty monsters out of perfectly good traps. But we haven't seen what happens if we help her. Doesn't that mean it's worth exploring? I can't argue with that. Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe we'll...
Elle est là.
You tug, but the princess remains stuck. What a shame that the bones of her massive form are too large to fit through the narrow tunnel. Keep pulling. All he has are empty words. He can't undermine us if we don't listen. You are all infuriating to work with. But fine, you continue to pull on the princess's arm and she starts to budge. She pushes with her back legs, clawing at the earth, a burst of strength aiding your efforts. The dirt and stone start to crumble around her. That's the spirit. Keep going. Yes, quickly, before the whole tunnel comes down on top of us. Yes, wouldn't that be an interesting development? What if
Bâtard.
the very nature of this tunnel was such that you were incapable of leaving safely with the princess? How devious. Does it collapse? Yes, it does. As you pull the princess free, the tunnel around you does exactly what you thought it might do. It
Bâtard.
falls apart. Trapped. No, we have to get out. We have to get out. It's too late to scramble for freedom now, little voice. You didn't think just pulling her out of there would be consequence-free, did you? Well, the ceiling collapses, heavy stones tumbling down on top of you and the princess, and... I don't believe it. Let me guess. Everything goes dark, and we die. No,
Oh!
not yet. You open your eyes to see the princess, her body stretched over yours, her face wincing as she shields you from the heavy rocks and debris. There is space in... I'll be damned. So there's more to her after all. The pack is always stronger than the lone hunter. We save her, she saves us. She understands. Well, you can't keep saving each other forever. Her arms are already starting to give out, and there's a whole mountain of earth on top of her, just waiting to bury you both. We can always dig. Both of us. It beats suffocating to death down here in the dark. Then let's do it.
Ok.
You and the princess dig through the loose earth of the collapsed tunnel together. How sweet. But it seems the harder you try to claw your way forward, the denser the path becomes. All of this effort, and for what? A chance to end the world? I hope you fail. His words are nothing. Pay attention to what you feel and see. It doesn't matter if you ignore me, because I'm just telling you what's happening, and what's happening is that you and the princess are getting tired, and your mouths are full of dirt, and it's getting harder to breathe. Harder to breathe is still breathing. Well, either way, the two of you are miserable. I don't know, I feel like we're forming a bond with her. Can't be all that bad if we're bonding. She's not capable of bonding. Need I remind you that as soon as she saw you, she tried to eat you? You are not friends, and as soon as you're out, you'll see just how seriously she values your life. If you were so sure we were going to fail, you wouldn't sound so desperate. You're just hot air. There's nothing of substance to you at all, is there? I have plenty of substance. I have feelings and desires. Like my desire to save everyone in the world. I feel that very strongly. Do you smell it? Fresh air. With one final massive heave of her body, the princess pushes her way out of the tunnel, leaving you behind in the quickly collapsing space you once shared. Yours was an alliance of convenience, just as I predicted. She has left you to die, buried and alone. You are unbelievably petty. Oh, my pettiness is nothing compared to yours. You were delighting in my suffering and the damnation of the entire world just moments ago. She hasn't left. She's coming back. Don't you hear her? No, she isn't. She's... How many times do you have to be wrong before you stop talking? The princess stares down at you from the opening. Before the tunnel can finish sealing itself, she cranes her elongated neck and gently plucks you from the earth. She carries you across the half-collapsed ruin that was a cabin, carefully setting you down by the door. If there were to be a record, let it show that I tried. I really tried. But there won't be a record, will there?
Sortir.
You open the door, the two of you stepping out into the fresh air and collapsing together onto the dewy grass of the outside world. Ha! We're outside, and there's ground beneath our feet. I don't see any oblivion. Admit it. There never was an end of the world coming, was there? Yeah, we got him there, didn't we? I Don't think I've ever seen him stunned into silence before. Can't you feel the hole where he was? He's gone. Can't see that. I'm not sure gone is good.
Nouvelle fin. Oh, mais bouchera.
She's gone. And there's the... This, you're...
Ah bah du coup c'est celle-là donc mince.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Je vais ouvrir ma
You're on a
fenêtre.
path in the woods. And
De
at the end
souvenir,
of
ça
that
va être
path
notre dernier
is a
cycle.
cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Ah, plus frais. Bien, un peu de fraîcheur. Oh. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire de beau pour la dernière run? Si je sais. Ah, il n'y a plus d'options pour descendre au sous-sol. On a tout fait pour la lame.
Who's there?
She said,
Là pour vous abattre.
great job. You gave away the element of surprise. You walk down the stairs. She's so focused on the
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
You step forward. You're
Oh?
Là
We're
du coup elle est en
talking
mode prendre le couteau. On a tout fait pour prendre le couteau du coup. On a tout fait en prenant pas le couteau. Là, j'arrive où tu es. J'avance. Oxyre.
You lunge forward. You feel
Merde.
This is. Do you?
It's like yes, exactly. It's why do I you? But that you open the only
Yes.
what? This is really please the event.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Ouais, il est en mode oh, c'est réussi, bravo. On m'a pas proposé de récupérer mon couteau. Bravo, vous l'avez tué.
Are we really happy? Good. The blade. I can hear you. Do you?
C'est dans le néo, elle va partir mourir.
I'm fine. The princess's body is dust. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself. The end.
Je meurs.
Nice knowing you.
Je meurs. Mais du coup, elle va être en fantôme là. Ah, chiant. Je voulais pas cette fin-là, moi, avec la princesse. Le
You're on a
spectre.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
On a déjà fait le spectre. Hein. Donc, pour ça, ça me fait un peu chier.
You're
Je vais être contre le narrateur.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft
Narrateur.
odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobweb.
Prends la lame. Je ne veux pas faire équipe.
Okay. It's before you have a chance to and find.
C'est terrifiant. Elles vont faire peur. On va attendre ou voir, essayer de l'oxyre. Je vais essayer de l'oxyre.
Without a moment's hesitation, it's like you're slashed.
You're
Ça sert à rien.
adorable when you're confused.
Ça sert à rien.
Why
Ouais.
are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or
Oxyre encore. Oxyre encore, genre en mode fou furieux. En mode personne un peu bête qui ne comprend pas que le fantôme ça se meurt pas comme ça.
You swing at the princess once.
really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding she draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was all I
Va
ever
me
wanted
manger.
was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
She forces
Pardon,
her
madame.
hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? And yet it didn't. We're fine.
On a fixé en silence. On fixe en silence, on a des couilles nous. Jusqu'à la fin les couilles. Fixé en silence.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy,
en train de nous
numbing
scruncher.
pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Vous êtes trop énervé, madame.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Donc encore oxyre ou on meurt. Oxyre. Je suis énervé.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little,
Ah,
too
c'est à
late.
moi ça.
In her hand, you realize she
Oh.
clutches your still beating heart. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand,
Elle a cassé mon cœur.
everything goes dark,
Elle a scrunché mon petit cœur.
and you die.
La revenante.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her.
La revenante. Alors, est-ce qu'on a déjà eu la revenante par contre? Épine, nature sauvage, éplorée, épilogue, tanière, inconnu. On n'a pas eu la revenante encore. La revenante.
Come on. That's not the move. We have that be well.
Ah, pardon,
Even
mince.
though she was Okay, whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost...
Oh, ils discutent juste. Avancez.
You continue down the path towards them. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. The more he talks, the more... Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack. The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward. Flutter. The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
S'approcher.
You slowly make your way towards the gate. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this and... You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. What are the odds she's waiting for us right now? Just out of sight, on the other side of that glass. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Faut mettre de la lumière là-dedans.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Mettre de petits yeux.
Shit. Where is she?
Au fond.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Ah, il craque.
Icy pain radiates up from the break. A deep cold
Ah oui, elle m'en veut vraiment.
as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Elle m'a vraiment niqué le pied, putain.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd see what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse.
Ah.
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different. Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Je vais mettre lutter. Je vais mettre lutter pour la faire chier. Lutter.
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make you squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't want to cause any more damage.
It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
En tout cas, ça va bien se passer. Hein.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Ah.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Je note des trucs. Hein.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Aïe.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
Elle est énervée un peu la dame.
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss. Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Jetez votre corps dans l'abîme. Ah oui, dis donc. On n'a plus rien à foutre, quoi. On va être énervé si on fait ça. Je note. Se jeter dans l'abîme.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's
Encore.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole. Why do you hate me? Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall. And what an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh, and why is that?
Le narrateur s'est barré.
He's gone. But
Ah, salut toi. Ça marche pas.
What's happening to me?
she...
Comme d'habitude, s'approcher.
This is...
Ah, le corbac.
I think...
On a déjà discuté. Alors.
I can
Les yeux!
finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not deaf, but I contain it. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Je vais sortir, ce sera la fin du monde.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks
La
and slinks
créature.
in shadows.
Allez à la fin.
But we had a dance unfinished, and you had questions in need of answers. And in the cold starlight you found them. Fear reflected in the eyes. Even the cruelest of monsters are not unworthy of sympathy. With the
The only thanks you need to give is both our... If you need more time to... That cold fire has left your eyes. A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I began?
Elle part trop, elle part trop.
What you mistake for lecture is merely observation. I only want to help. You can vainly struggle again. A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin. And the two of us, but the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us? If my words feel meaningless, it's because words are meaningless. Nothing is immutable. There is no constant. Then open your eyes and accept what we are. What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone. It's good to be. She's too many things all at once out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
It's time to resume.
She's relentless, isn't she? Then let's go.
Ok, donc on retourne là.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a
Des
little
femmes.
after
Il y a
that.
des femmes
isn't it?
partout.
Do you need me to That'd be nice. A little comfort. Oh, we never really got to talk to her, did we? Yeah. I always thought you never mentioned the mirror. It's gone, though. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that. That's probably for the best. So you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And you've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? There's the guy.
Ok. Avec la lame.
Those winding stairs again. But now
Ah,
there's
la
only one
première.
way forward. Do you remember the first? Yeah, it was a.
It's okay. You can come down. We don't know what you want from us, but let's talk.
She doesn't sound messy anymore. And forward we go. That was easy.
Oui,
compared
d'accord,
to
c'est la
last
première
time.
princesse qu'on
Just
voit.
stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart.
Elle a tué la princesse.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So, you brought the knife. After everything you've seen, and all the...
S'asseoir.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you.
After all we did, she's just...
Then don't slay us. Maybe there never even has to be an ending. The way it all works seems to be based on you. If you believe we can do something, then we can do it. So believe that we can put it all back. Believe we can fix this place. And believe we can make us all forget. Believe we can send us all back to the beginning, before anyone woke up, before the truth consumed us.
Can they really do that? Are you sure that's what you want? Why wouldn't it be what we want, especially if it brings him back?
If you believe we can give them more time, then we can give them more time.
Yeah. Don't underestimate the power of our thoughts. You haven't even seen that.
Our options are limited to what that knife offers us. Either we use it to put things back, or you kill us. We're sure, but we don't want to influence you. We're sure you'll do what you think is best. If it's time for it to be over, it's time for it to be over. As much as we might want a few more precious lifetimes with you. You'll be back here again, sooner than you think. And then we'll part ways again, because even the time we spend apart is time spent chasing these moments.
That's
Il
beautiful.
faut qu'il chiale.
You've really grown our hearts, haven't you?
Ah, suivre son idée.
Okay. If this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. Speak for yourself. Maybe they take the blade from our hand and stare fondly into our eyes.
Je vous aime.
We love you too. Everything is going to be okay.
Pas pour le prix d'une. C'est une affaire. Ah, cool, on revient.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Là, on retourne. Ah, on est dans la fin.